It is a sad reminder of the threat posed by these foreign fighters phenomenon. We have more than 2,000 Europeans who have been to Syria or in the process of going to Syria or have returned from Syria. There they will get a military training. They will undertake a sort of indoctrination, will become much more radical, and they will have a network all over the Muslim world. That does not mean that all of the returnees will mount an attack in Europe. Very few will, but if you consider the number, it just raises the percentage of those who may mount an attack or inspire others to mount an attack, because the status of a veteran is pretty attractive and gives some traction to others. So to answer your question, what more needs to be done and what will I say to ministers, I was asked to report on the state of implementation on four main aspects. The measures we can take to prevent people from going to Syria, the detection of suspicious travel, the criminal response, and our relation with the third countries, and especially the transit countries. On this, we can do a lot more. For sure. On prevent, I make several proposals in order to improve the way we explain what we do, the way we use internet for counter-messaging purposes. This is something where we need to invest much more, and I welcome the commitment of the Commission to have a dialogue with the big players, internet players, Twitter, Facebook, Google and company. On the detection of suspicious travel, we could do more in harmonizing the way information are shared, which type of information should be shared, which are the indicators of risk, which are the profiles of those we want to monitor. And so the better use of the Schengen information system, the better use of Europol, and Europol has a specific mechanism to pull together all the information, the better use of Interpol, not only between member states, but with third states. All this and the adoption of an EU passenger name record are just examples of mechanisms we can use more. For the criminal justice response, our agency for judicial cooperation, Eurojust, is extremely active, try to collect the best practices on how to bring someone in a criminal court, how to collect evidence. They organize meetings with prosecutors from our neighbors, from the Balkans, from North Africa, from Turkey, and this is excellent. And finally, we have been traveling around Syria with the colleagues from the Commission and the European External Action Service. We went to Jordan, to Lebanon, to Turkey to determine what we could do together and to support concrete projects. It's a lot about refugees, it's a lot about border management, it's a lot about aviation security, and a lot about detection of suspicious travel. And we are engaged now in a more multilateral response. I don't have the latest figures, but I keep saying that it's probably more than 2,000, which is a huge number if you compare this with previous jihad in Afghanistan, Pakistan, in Yemen, in Somalia, or in the Sahel. So it's really unprecedented. Among the many measures we are contemplating, one could be, and I think should be, to support the provisional administration in the liberated area to make them more effective in providing basic services, water, sanitization, food, health, education. Why is it important? Because if we help them to be more effective, we prevent the people living in these areas from being attracted by more radical groups, and we promote a more democratic transition process in this part of Syria.